Welcome back, everyone, to another Flip Quest episode. Today is episode number 24. And today's a very special episode because I am joined here by Papa Slab, aka my dad, aka Jeff. For those of you that are joining and haven't seen my dad on any content before, he's been working with myself and Nate, well, ever since I was born, but on SlabStox for the last 4 years, even a lot of it behind the scenes, but also does all our videography around the country at different shows. So Dad or Papa Slab or Jeff, I'll figure out which one to call you. Welcome, and you excited for the stream tonight?
Yeah, I sure am. Thanks for having me on. First of all, not every day your son invites you onto a live Flip Quest live. I watch it every single Sunday, so it's pretty cool to be here, and it's awesome working with my son. He's taught me everything I know about the card hobby.
There you go. And I see Tom tried to beat Nate to saying hi, but there is no Nate tonight because Nate is in the midst of moving to Washington State cross country. His wife got a job out there, so he is moving cross country, but will still be doing this full time, all the time, same content all the time. He just has to finish the move off, and then we will see him back very soon. And also for everyone who's expecting a Monday YouTube live, like we've done for basically the past year and a half straight, at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be shifting that to Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time due to 4th of July tomorrow. So we hope that everyone has a good 4th of July tomorrow. And for tonight, we are excited about the PWCC weekly auction number 24. Every Sunday night, we're here bidding, and we have got 211 bids out there tonight, but not only 211 bids out there, we've got 7 cards for sale tonight. Different Formula One cards, a couple Lewis Hamilton cards. I'll show them here very quickly. They're not big at all by any means. Most of our cooler stuff is ending next Sunday, but there's a couple tops now, BGS 10s. There are some cool Lewis Hamiltons in here. They're just not ours. But Lewis Hamilton tops now, BGS 10s right there. And then there's also like a CSG Refractor 10. But then we also have this cool Lando Norris, which hopefully this does pretty well. And it's going to be pretty close to profit pretty soon if this thing gets a few more bids. It's the Aqua 99 SGC 9.5. So excited to see how that goes. I guess some people call it the Sippy Cup. You can call it whatever you want, but pretty cool card there. So one more thing I want to point out before getting into the discussion around the card setting and all your questions. And like I say every week, feel free to ask questions as we go. Papa Slab will be monitoring the chat tonight like Nate normally does, and we'll be bringing up different questions you all ask. They can be about sports cards, this auction tonight. How does this work? How can you use the auction? I'll talk very quickly about how you can use PWCC in a way right now that is completely free for $50 and up cards. So basically, if you can see here at the top of the screen, it says unlimited free vault with promo code VAULT. Click here for details. So if you go onto your PWCC account, if you haven't made one yet, very easy to do so, pwccmarketplace.com, just create it in the top right corner. If you click submit, you can send cards into the vault. We've got like 80 cards vaulted here right now. 7 selling this week, about 28 selling next week. And they just put out this promo with the code VAULT that makes it free for any slab $50 and higher to be stored, insured, scanned with high res images, titled, all that stuff. And also you can send it to auction within like 5 days of it arriving there. That just happened to us. We just had a package of 55 slabs arrive there within 5 days. I was sending 20 of them to auction. So in our opinion, it's one of, or if not, it is the best way that we've found selling, especially cards that you want bidding wars to start on. Like there's a lot of different cards we've had that are super rare. You can't find them elsewhere. And when collectors really want them, or investors for that sake too, bidding wars start and boom, prices can go pretty high. We've seen with the Lewis Hamilton, Andre Vasilevsky of ours, as well as Austin Matthews. So it's been a very good experience, but I would really, really, really recommend going through and trying it out now if you want to, especially because this is the freest, most accessible vault that there is. The free insurance is huge. The free imaging is huge. All the things that we just mentioned. And it saves us a ton of time. Like for the amount of slabs you're getting back from SGC right now, can't even imagine spending all the umpteen amount of hours to scan them, title them, list them if it was through eBay, and I would not want to do that. And also, huge bonus, a lot of people don't know this, but the payment rate on the PWCC weekly auction right now is like super, super high. 98% of items have gotten paid for through the PWCC weekly auction. And I know maybe if you don't sell in here, you don't see it yourself, but we've sold over 130 different sports card slabs through here, and only 2 have resulted as not being paid, which is less than 2%. So we are beating out the average, which is 2%. I've had super high dollar items get paid for, super low dollar items get paid for. It's a really good bidding environment, selling environment. I really recommend it. And as a lot of you know, if you don't, we are paid partners and partners with PWCC. want to say that, but we do make partnerships based off what we believe in, what we see works. And we've been using the service for over a year now, so definitely a lot of experience. You ready to jump into the cards? Unless we got some questions here.
Let's jump.
All right, we're gonna jump in. Everyone's welcoming you to the stream, by the way. And Tom really liked your excitement and reaction to the SGC reveal.
Oh, good. That was another cool one that I got to sit in you with, and I think another box came pretty recently. We had the chance to do another one, so
yeah, got a bunch of slabs sitting here we just revealed, so that'll be coming out pretty soon here. So look out for that if you want to watch more slab reveals with SGC. Very fun time. But let's just start going through these cards here and talking about different ones that are for sale and what we're seeing in the market and what maybe they'll sell for tonight. So first off, I need to point out once again, tons of 2012 Prism Golds ending. It has to be like one big collector that's happy with the gains that have been made in probably the last like 8 years or more, and is just selling them now because either one saw an opportunity elsewhere, because with a lot of different markets dipping in the world right now, card market, you can probably find a lot of opportunities you might not have otherwise. So if you're really happy with the progress you made, especially with something in 2012 Prism Golds, you pretty much always command the best prices for them. There will always be people that are going to try to buy these because there's either set builders or player collectors that need to get these things. And something like this Tim Duncan right here, right off the bat, the last time it sold, hey, Dad, why don't you guess the last time that this thing sold?
Tim Duncan?
Yeah, any grade, any grade.
Any grade. I would say the last time it sold was 2 years ago.
All right, well, I got some info for you. At least via auction. Hard to say via buy it now, but via auction it was 2014. So
Whoa.
There you go. Like the last time this thing popped up for auction to have multiple people try to win it was 8 years ago, and it sold for is a raw copy. It sold for $90. Here we are with the PSN9 sitting at $62.50, and I expect it to go much higher. Kevin Garnett right there, PSA 9's at $52.50. I know a lot of people like both Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. To me, and I know to a lot of people, Tim Duncan is one of the best, if not the best, power forward of all time. So definitely expect that to sell better than the KG. And then another huge card that hasn't sold in a long time, and it's a good timing on this one, the 2013 The Cup Nathan McKinnon RPA odd 99 BGS 8.5. The last time that this sold was May 26, 2021, so it was over a year ago. This is pretty much like the single best hockey card you can get other than like one of ones and stuff like that. But the Cup RPA is very similar to Exquisite RPA of 99. This is made by Upper Deck also, or like National Treasures for modern day basketball.
That's an awesome card, and whoever's it is, that's awesome timing, right? I mean,
very good timing. And I also want to point out, for those of you that have been religious followers of the Flip Quest, first off, if you have been, you know what free slabs will be given away tonight. If you haven't been a religious follower and joining for the first time or second time or third time, or maybe you just haven't seen to the end yet, we do give away free slabs each episode. So stay tuned. And at the end of the night, we're going to do a giveaway for different slabs we win tonight. But this card right here, this PSA 8 with the 10 auto, this was actually our card. And it was our highest profit maker in the Flip Quest yet. Selling within this same year, buying through the PWCC auction, trying to flip it in a short amount of time. Figured out pretty quickly that wasn't going to work too well, given the market and how it's moving. So we have been holding some of our cards to the national now. But this card we bought for, I said like $650, and Nate was like, "Oh, I don't know, dude." And I said, "No, we're going to buy it. We're going to sell it." And we sold for like over $1,000 before they hit they're probably right when they swept the Oilers before the Stanley Cup. And this thing is at $625 right now, but the person that bought it from us paid like around $1,100 or something. And we'll see. I don't know if it's going to get higher than that. I mean, that was a really big sale at perfect timing. So I think that we made a pretty good move on that. But I just want to point out, I did see it selling tonight. It's not in the my bid section because it was already pretty expensive. I didn't really want to like have a chance to win it back. So I figured not dump it into here. And also, Pat B, appreciate the kind words on that. The SGC reveal was really, really good. The grades have been really good. And very excited to see how those turn out. And Julian has a question. What does it take to be as legendary as Papa Slab?
To just follow that guy around. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm on the other side of the camera, and I learn so much. I get overwhelmed at card shows, but when I get a chance to follow Aaron and learn from him, it's amazing. And Julian, I assume everybody here knows Julian works with us. He's our intern who has been working quite a while with us, and he's awesome. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see the Midwest Monster video, Julian makes his debut there, right, Aaron?
Yeah, and at least a card show video. Yeah.
It's fun. He's good. He's real good.
Alex loves the hat. Alex, I don't know whose hat you love, but I hope it's mine. Actually, I would take my dad's too because it's the Brewers. Pat B's got a question for you. Papa Slab, favorite athlete of all time?
Oh, Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
Giannis, that guy's amazing, and I love following guys with character. And I got my George Russell shirt on, and while it was a very, very short race for him today, it was his character jumping out of that car and running to see uh, Zhao's health. Well, it says a lot about his character. So I love following athletes with character and what they also do off the court as well as on the court or
There you go.
sport, track, whatever it is.
Speaking of George Russell, show that cool shirt you got on. Lift it up quick.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That
Pretty
was a
sick.
Father's Day present from Aaron. So making his debut today, and it brought a little bad luck to Russell, but
Yeah, so some insight on some Father's and Mother's Day shirts that I've purchased. I bought my mom a Drew Holiday and Jordan Poole shirt for Mother's Day. She wore it 4 times. The Bucks lost twice, and the Warriors lost twice when she wore them. My dad just wore that George Russell Father's Day gift for the first time today, and this was his first DNF of the year and the first not top 5 finish of the year. So I'm pretty sure that I can't buy shirts ever again for any family members of any kind. Did not go well.
and you are wearing a Gasly hat, right?
Yeah, I am. It's just bad luck all around. Bad luck all around. And he also DNF today. So thanks, Yuki. So, okay, back to the cards. So this card right here, this Mike Trout 2012 Prism, but this is not just a 2012 Prism card. This is a 2012 Prism card that was out of a national VIP pack, cracked ice. It's a PSA 10 pop too. Now, it's not licensed. For anyone that knows Panini Prism, they have not had a single licensed baseball product ever. And it's at $3,500 right now. And you might look at this and say, whoa, that is so much money. Why is that so much money? Non-licensed. And I will 100% agree with you. But I have to say, this is a lot less money than what it sold for in the past. This thing sold May 19th of last year for $10,000. $10,000. Now, yes, it's rare. But is it really worth it when you can take $10,000 and go buy Mike Trout rookie auto on card from Finest, Mike Trout Diamond Anniversary PSA 10 rookie? I would say no. So that's why I think it's down to 3,500. And even if that still seems pretty crazy, because you can still get a lot of good Mike Trout rookies for that. Yep, Alex, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Pat, it was a painful race. Although Sainz is one of my top 3 favorite drivers, and he won finally. So thank you. That was a great race for Carlos, and really good to see.
But it was the best watch of a race this year for sure.
It was. It was. That was no doubt the best race of the year. The last 10 laps were just electric. Lewis Hamilton was putting in a great performance. And speaking of Lewis Hamilton, we got a Dynasty patch auto out of 2 here. This is a triple patch auto out of 2 from the new 2021 Dynasty. Definitely not nearly as hot as the first year set 2020, where you can see, cards of Lewis sell for 50 grand plus, cards of Max sell for 40 grand plus. Cards of, like Leclerc and Norris and Russell touch 5 figures. That's not really happening much with this set, because you can even get Lewis autos in this set for under 10 grand, which, while yes, still a lot of money, you have to, remember there's not a lot of autos out there of these drivers. So this would be your more affordable chance to get in on a non-card Lewis Hamilton auto. Now, this card really just doesn't do it for me a whole lot. The triple napkin patch here, Julian knows exactly what I'm talking about. We got a nice little white one there with 2 black napkins. But the on-card auto looks good from him, and it's black parallel out of 2. It's a new parallel this year. But I'm just not really digging the colored driver. Maybe it's good that they switched it up, because last year was black and white. But what do you think, Dad, on the new set?
Well, I think it's more accessible, at least. I mean, everybody can only dream of getting one of those 2020 dynasties. I think you may have one or 2, which
3.
is super, super cool. But, for me, I look at a couple of these. There's a few in this auction that excite me, especially the lower price ones.
I would happen to agree with that, because it is an entry point. And I do think that generally, if you buy it at the right time, it's all about timing. Remember, if you buy it right when it comes out, you're probably losing money at this point. If you buy it at the really lower floor area, could work out. If a driver performs for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it'll probably work out. So I'm just trying to time the market right. Remember, and 1 minute left. Thank you, John, for the reminder. 1 minute until extended bidding begins. Actually, it just began, because we're on a little bit of a delay, maybe. But yes, extended bidding is starting right now, which means that you all need to place a bid on an item you've already bid on to extend it to the next round. So let's say we want to win this Lewis. We'd have to place another bid on the Lewis to make sure it keeps on going and we have a chance to win it. The clock hits 0 when the numbers are still red. It means that the item is going to end. And Tom, welcome, Tom. So good to see you. How am I your hero, bro? I feel like that's too big of props. You're my hero, Tom. All I know is right now, looking at this Hamilton out of 10 and Hamilton Black out of 2, it's only $600 more right now, or $500 more for the Hamilton Black out of 2. Just crazy. I gotta give Nate his due. He's not here, but man, he's been talking about Julio Rodriguez for basically like a decade. But I know he hasn't been playing for that long in the minors, but it feels like that because way back when in 2019, Nate told me, dude, Julio Rodriguez is gonna be so stinking good, and guess what? He is so stinking good. Back-to-back months of rookie of the year in the MLB. He's making a big difference after his first month when he was down a bit, but who isn't down a bit when they make their debut? It's very difficult to come onto the scene and go crazy right away. And Nate gave us great advice on this flip quest right here and said, Aaron, buy this Julio Rodriguez Blue Out 150 PSA 10 the night that there's like 10 Julios ending that like in the stretch that he was not doing that well. Well, that Blue Out 150 PSA 10 is at least $700 more valuable than when we bought it. And we're going to try to sell it for like, around $2,000 at the National and hopefully add that tally to our flip quest. And I think it'll go really well. We got a question here from OG.
Good question.
Sorry, I kind of jumped in. Oh, yeah, you go with that one first. Ask away.
Yeah, Alex, that's a good one. This is one that I've always wondered. I've been in too early sometimes, paying a little more than I should. But how long after a product release do you usually buy this? Alex says he waits usually 2 to 3 weeks. What do you think?
It's a great question, and it all depends on the card. I'd say for 95% of the cards from a release, you're waiting probably like a month. You're gonna miss some of the cards that could be deemed as gradable right away, but sometimes it's not even worth paying the higher prices because by the time you get it back from grading, well, it depends on who you grade with. SGC, you might have it back so quick, which you would, that you can flip it pretty fast. But the point is that a lot of like the higher numbered stuff or non-numbered stuff, that stuff kind of trails off hard as more product gets open. But you see a rare card out of 50 or less, good condition of a player you really like or a driver you really like, and it's worth jumping in within, I'd say, 2 weeks. And even in some cases, if it's a really good deal in your mind, like I just recently bought a Keandre Miller from 2020 SP Authentic that just released hockey, but it was the inscribed Future Watch auto. So there's 999 Future Watch rookie autos, but the first 50 are inscribed with his debut day. And I found one so far within the first week of, or I guess it's probably like 6 days of the product release, maybe even 5 days. But I found one so far, and that's it. And I bought it. I sent in an offer and paid a price I was happy with, given that. And those things can sell like crazy if a player takes off because they're so rare. And there's 1,000 of the normal autos, only 50 that are inscribed. And that's a point to where I would bid a little bit higher or pay a little bit more auto release because I want to lock up a card like that. But I'd say, 2 to 3 weeks is probably a pretty good rule of thumb, given that you might want to find some stuff to grade. And then one more here from OG Sports Cards talking about PSA grading star cards. Now, Holland, before we see our first MJ card, and what do you think it'll go for? So in the past, I actually did grade star for like 10 copies or something. Then they stopped. Now they kicked it back up after 20 years or something like that. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see. BGS 8.5s are doing like what, 40 grand or something like that. So imagine seeing a PSA 8. I got to imagine it sells for more than a BGS 8.5. Just how the market's going right now with everything. And we'll see. I mean, it's going to be interesting, no doubt. Next up in our discussion here, we got Wayne Gretzky. This is the Star Rubies out of 50 PSA 10 here. It's at $2,800. It's a PSA population of 1 from 2013 Fleer Showcase. That was one of the first Fleer showcases. I think 2012 was the first year, but I don't know if they did Star Rubies in 2012. And the last time this card sold was a PSA 9 for like, what was it, like 3,500? I thought I marked it down, but I don't see it anymore. It was like 3,500 or something like that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 3,500 on March 1st. This thing jumped a lot in the last couple hours. But it's going to probably sell for a lot. PSA Pop 1A, those rare inserts that are modeled after the 90s sets, generally sell really well. And I think I bypassed a Curry card I really wanted to look at and talk about. That was a mistake. Let's see.
Shout out to Bobby. Good to see you on the stream. It was fun to meet you at Bleecker when we were there, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? In New York City.
Yeah, that was that was a month ago. No, it was like June 1st weekend. Good to see you, Bobby. So this is the 2014 Flawless Momentous Steph Curry patch auto, 20 BGS 9.5 with a small little 2-color patch there. This is a game worn patch here on the Flawless sets at $4,300. We haven't seen a 20 sell for a while, but we did see a 1 of 1 of this card. The black 1 of 1 sold. It was last month in May, or 2 months ago in May. It was like 40 grand or something like that. I happen to have the honest of this card, except it's a gold out of 10 I bought like 3 years ago. Super beautiful card. This set is is stunning in hand. The foil really shimmers. So excited to see where that ends for sure.
Hey, awesome card. I got a question for you, Aaron.
Yeah.
You and I talk about this a lot. After the fact, after history happens, sometimes cards go for a lot less than what you'd expect. Is this one that falls into that discussion? What do you think?
You're saying with them just winning the finals again?
Yep. Yep.
Well, I think that card avoids a lot of it because it's super rare and it's on card patch auto. You look at like the different grades of his Topps Chrome base, where it's 1,000 copies, which isn't like a whole lot in the grand scheme of things compared to other Topps Chrome rookies like LeBron. But those, people are rushing to sell those, and there's so many available. People could just basically pick their auction or pick their listing. With this, there's only one really available right now, I'm sure, or at least on auction, to the point where it's going to command a big price. And regardless of what it sold for in the past, it's still probably going to sell for more because it doesn't pop up very often. So cards like that are definitely the ones that I think I'd be targeting to buy anyways for going forward. Now, yeah, I would say like 2 weeks after the Warriors win probably isn't like the ideal time to sell. I'd say the ideal time to sell was going to be right when they made the finals, because I do think a lot of people probably expected the Warriors to win anyways. So that normally selling a little bit before pays off more than selling a little bit after.
So I know you have a ton of cards targeted today. I love this question from Pat B. What's your soccer buying strategy with only a few months left before the World Cup? I love this question.
Yeah, that's definitely loaded. I've always thought that selling with the hype with the World Cup in the future was the better idea than waiting until the event actually comes. I've mentioned it a few different times in different live streams and different podcasts, and I do think there's still opportunity in the soccer card market in the short term. But remember, there's going to be a lot of players and a lot of people that are trying to sell those players when the World Cup is hitting, because it's the same thing. People kind of move in these similar patterns. I know a lot of people just generally was like, oh, sell at the World Cup coming up 2022. And by doing so, you're kind of oversupplying a market that will have a lot of buyers, but there's going to be a lot more supply, I think, than buyers. So yes, the best of the best players, the best of the best cards are going to stick out and they're going to sell for a lot, but there's just going to be a pretty big oversupply thing at one time. To me, the best thing to do would be buying players who you think can get shine, who maybe people aren't looking at, versus like buying all the players everyone's talking about. And then the other thing I'd also say is still going through with the raw to grade. We're having great success with SGC, but I know everyone grades with who they want to for their specific reasons. But in my opinion, doing so with numbered rookies and stuff like that is a pretty decent bet. And as long as those players are hitting the pitch, either in the starting 11 or a pretty high sub, hopefully it works out for you, I'd say. But obviously, the current economy has also probably derailed some people's strategies too, because I do think if this was a different time period, maybe, like a year ago and the World Cup was happening last summer, we would see a completely different market.
Yeah, good question. Appreciate it. Keep your questions coming, by the way. We'll try to highlight as many as we can.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
I don't want to derail you, so you keep rolling on what you're doing.
No, that's fine. I mean, there's so many cards to talk about here. Like I could just keep going through them all, but your questions is what really brings the discussion to life, because I know it's what you all want to talk about. This 2013 Flawless Great set right here is one of the best sets I think Panini's ever made. Actually, this is a dual patch auto of Kevin Durant here. There's a lot of questions about KD's legacy for a lot of good reasons, and I think this might be a card that's going to sell pretty cheap today because of that. And do I think that it's a warranted cheap? In some cases, yes. Do I think he can flip the script and maybe if he wins a title somewhere outside of Golden State, that it could boost back up in price? Probably too. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. So I wouldn't, buy it personally. But if you like KD and you see it worth the risk right now, I would do so, because this is one of the best, I kid you not, one of the best Panini sets that they ever put out, at least in my opinion. I know that doesn't matter a whole lot, but I really do think so.
KD is so interesting because Aaron probably knows I was almost a super fan, wearing all his shoes. Even though I got them from the outlet stores, I'd always look for KDs and KD sweatshirt jackets. And the guy's a phenomenal player. But going back to our earlier discussion about following players with character that really gets you excited on what they're doing on and off the court, sometimes KD lacks a little bit there, I think, and it's showing in the card market too.
You need to be likable to have a collecting base. It does, or even a fan base in general too, which then translates to a collecting base. And I just don't think that Kevin Durant's done himself any favors to be likable. He's literally done himself zero favors. So he just has to, or he argues with everyone. It doesn't matter who it is. Fans, media, reporters, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an interesting one here. I'm not like the biggest fan of this design. I think it looks kind of whack. It looks like he's just floating there, but it's not, that's a good entry point. We talking about entry point on Leclerc autos or just different F1 on card autos. It's at $2,200 right now. Maybe there's an opportunity to get it graded. Just released. Obviously, you kind of have to eye up the condition pretty hard on these and check out the edges and make sure there's no edge nicks and whatever. And I don't know, man. If he can turn it around and get the luck going for him, he's just one of the unluckiest drivers right now, next to my boy Gasly. It could pay off, but also his prices were so inflated that they definitely were due to come back down if stuff wasn't working out.
Now, I really like the way the autos look on those. They're so clean.
Yeah.
Aaron knows I really like F1. It's probably one of the parts of the hobby that I really gravitated to and kind of understand maybe better than some of the other broader markets. But I love the way that autograph looks. I just would gravitate to stronger patches. I think I get what you're talking about, the napkin stuff. I get you, but the autos do look cool.
Like, to me, if this card even has 2 patches that are 2 colors or more, this thing's already at like $3,500 or more.
Are there any we're watching tonight from 2021 that actually have a super cool
patch? Yeah, unless I'll show you really quick, but if they're triple patches, and they made the triple patches super cool looking from 2020 with good patches. Triple patches, they haven't put anything in more than just alternating colors, but like the dual patch out of Hamilton and Bottas there. Nice patches. Here you go. Gasly and Tsunoda. Nice patches on the dual. Tsunoda, glove patch here. Super nice. It's part of the AlphaTauri Bowl.
Synchronized spinning on that Gasly Sonata.
Yeah, it is nice. But so I mean, it's just the triples really where they didn't do much to it.
Hey, I love that. Go back to that Sonata patch. That was really cool.
The single one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. It's kind of like the one I have on the Gasly one, except mine's got the full head of the bull. This one's kind of like the foot. But
now
still.
To me, that's a good looking card.
I would have to agree with you. It's probably why it's moving on to the next window. Nate did not get kicked out, everyone. This is my dad, Papa Slabs on the stream today. Nate is moving right now to Washington State, so got to fill in tonight. But
I'm not even worthy to replace Nate on anything like this. But somebody has to keep the seat warm, so Aaron invited me. Thank you very much, Aaron.
I was gonna say, if it was just me on here, I'd just be staring at this screen and be like, "All right, no one. I'm not gonna read your questions. All we're just gonna look at this auction. I'm just gonna talk to you for an hour and a half, and I'm gonna go horse in the night." But we got Paul George's 2012 Prism Gold 10 PS9 here. In my opinion, this is one of his most important cards of all time. Not only is it a really nice looking color match with the Pacers jersey, but to me, if you're looking at his 2010 rookie cards, the cards that are better than this is super small. I mean, 2010 NTRPA is definitely better in my eyes, but like, that's just about the extent of it. There's really not any, there's no immaculate back there. There's no flawless. There's no Prism, obviously, rookie cards. So this is a huge card for Paul George. If you believe in the Clippers and him staying healthy, might be a look. You're not going to see that card very often at all. Like, it's even one I kind of want to buy, but I'm just not super sure on the Clippers.
Quick question on those golds. I was scrolling through. There's a lot of golds, I think, on our highlight list. Is that unusual to have that many golds?
Oh, yeah, it is unusual. For the past 3 weeks, someone's been selling their whole collection. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier.
Yeah, I remember you saying it. I didn't know if that was for this auction or the previous one, but
no, that was.
There's a lot of them in here.
Definitely. And then this one right here is a super nice one. Big hockey fan here, Leon Draisaitl. The auto is definitely not a 10 auto on that one. It's out of 100. It's at 1425. The last sale of this was around 3,000 when they're still in the playoffs. Sometimes when the autos are in 10s, it's hard to. I mean, to me, I'm not like as stickler on the auto thing as I think other people are, but I know that the market's the market. So sometimes hard to pull the trigger because it can decrease your buying base quite significantly. And is this an on-card Steph Curry? I think it is. Pretty rare to find different immaculate cards on card for some Curry autos. I know in 2020, a lot of them were stickers, but it's a pretty nice auto there, a decent entry point if anyone's trying. And it's out of 10 also.
Can you go back to that LeBron patch?
Oh, yeah. I know you want to mention that. I skipped pretty quick.
It's just, I don't know. That looks like a beast of a patch to me.
It is a beast of a patch. You're not wrong. I hear some fireworks going off too. And it is a game-used basketball memorabilia here from Upper Deck. So it's at $1,650. And the last sale I could find was in 2019. A Raw sold for $900. Card ladder value's got this thing far higher than like even 1650 right now, but it is a BGS 7.5 grade, which obviously isn't great, but exquisite's super hard to grade. So I guess I think it might be a decent target for someone who's a LeBron collector. And speaking of 2003 exquisite, this is the Carmelo Anthony RPA of 100. It's not like the true RPA, but this is a super nice card, and it seems like a pretty decent entry point if anyone's trying to lock up a rare Carmelo rookie patch auto at this time. And then there's a few nice Donovan Mitchell cards ending too tonight, which are notable because the Utah Jazz just traded Rudy Gobert to the Timberwolves, brought in 5 first-round picks, 4 first-round picks, plus the T-Wolves 2022 first-round pick, Walker Kessler. And Mitchell might be next out of town. First reports was that they're looking to retool around Mitchell, although I don't know what retooling means when he already was like the focal point. I think everyone knew. So just kind of sounds like shipping him out or shipping Gobert out of town at that point.
So I got to agree with Alex here. He said Nate is great with his prospect stuff, and he is. Is there any prospects in here that we're watching tonight?
I'm so out of touch with any newer prospects. Not really, no. I'd say like any baseball you see are pretty much all already in the MLB. It's what I understand better for sure right now. So they're pretty much.
Nate certainly knows baseball. And let's talk about that Trout that he weighed in on up there.
So we got the Trout red ink auto here. This is a BGS 9.5 70. We talked about it on the 5 at 5 this past Thursday. It's $1,000 right now. The last sale of this was around $1,500. And as you see right here, another 2012 Prism Mike Trout outselling other super nice Topps cards. I know people love their Prism, and I know that everyone's got their own opinion, so I'm not trying to tell people that their opinion is worse than mine, because it's not. It's just that I personally would not buy this card over either this Trout red ink out of 70 right here from 2019 Heritage, or if I can quickly navigate to it, well, I also wouldn't buy it over the Shohei Ohtani Mystery Redemption auto out of, what's that numbered out of? 99? I kind of want to buy that. That's pretty sick. Over this Mike Trout Bowman Chrome Red Refractor off 5 BGS 10 here. Nate loves his reds. Red refractors, I think, are definitely the most sought after in baseball that you can, I guess, find every once in a while. Super Refractor 1-of-1's clearly the best card, but hard to find those a lot of times. And I just can't see any way. Let me know in the chat. Hey, let us know what you think. Like, do you think that this 2012 Prism Red at PSA 10 Pop 9 should be at a higher bid than both the 2019 Heritage on-card auto out of 70 and a Bowman Chrome Red Refractor off 5 BGS 10? Now, the only argument you could really even make is that, I guess, 1, Prism, but 2 is that it's an older card. So,
all right, full transparency. I do not own any 2012 Prism Golds. Do you, Aaron?
No, Jordan, I got none. Beautiful cards. I've been kind of thinking about buying one with the sell-off that's going on right now, trying to find one to buy. But honestly, when you start to see players like, I don't know, Jordy Meeks and Malcolm Butler or whoever else, he's actually a football player, Malcolm Butler, who was the other guy? Oh, I don't remember. Just other random players selling for $500+. It's kind of discouraging to drop that much money on a no-name. Not that Jody Meeks is a no-name. I know a lot of people know who he is and like him and stuff. I think he played at Kentucky, right? Sorry, Jimmy, about that. But you get what I'm saying. Here's, speaking of 2012 Prism Golds, here's K Loves from 2012. It's a $900 back when he's on the Wolves.
I like that.
That's a pretty sick card right there. It's a
$900. That brings back some great memories, doesn't it, Aaron?
It definitely does. Definitely does. Hit a lot of T-Wolves games back when we lived in Minnesota. And then this one right here is a super interesting card, but one that is kind of like, this could be cooler. So it's KD and Anthony Davis, both on-card autos right there, numbered off 5 from 2019 Eminence, both in their USA jerseys. I think it's so cool, but definitely two of the guys that are always like, oh, they're so good, especially KD. And then they're always either injured or people don't like them or this or that. And it's a sick card. But man, imagine if that was like, I don't know, 2 other USA basketball players, not the name of those guys.
Those guys haven't written their full story yet. So, but it's not cheap enough, is it, to really say I'd take a flyer on that?
Well, it's the problem here is that you've got 2 dudes on here. One can drag the other down pretty easily.
Yeah.
And for 2 guys that aren't even really, their futures are very up in the air, I'd say, from a legacy standpoint, it's a pretty big risk. And also the last sale of it was around like $850. And this, oh, never mind. It was not around $850. It was around actually $2,000 last August. So this will sell for lower than that probably. But you got to be pretty confident.
Yeah.
And I'm really curious to see how much this Ohtani last sold for, because that is a super sick on-card auto of 99. The guy is a freaking monster. Wow, okay. Yeah, I like this. I don't know what's going to sell for, but I kind of want to try for it. It might go a lot more, though, is the only problem. So we'll keep an eye on it. And maybe what I'll do is I'll place a bid now that I'd be happy with winning at, and then relook from there, or just try not to, because I'll forget about it probably to go back to it. I don't know, though. I mean, sales are all over the place. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Pat B brings up an interesting statement here that he says Katie's been slept on, and when it's all said and done, he will be top. And you may be right, Pat. You may be right. The guy is a monster on the court.
Yeah, when he's healthy and when he's not demanding trades to new teams.
Yep. Like I said, the story's not written yet completely.
I know.
First,
I know.
The middle has been, the beginning has been. We'll see what the tail end writes it
And
out.
Ron throws in some thoughts on the Trout talk. Bowman Trout out of 5 and real one at Red Ink over any year or any 2012 Prism all day. I like it. I'm gonna throw in a bit on this Ohtani just because I'll probably forget about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Go there for now and see what happens. All right, so currently winning. Got a cool Gretzky, got a cool Kucherov. I got to start to go a little bit quicker here because I do have to make it down to some of the lower dollar cards, because those are mostly going to be the ones we're targeting tonight. More Prism Golds, obviously. This is a cool one I want to shout out quick. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, triple patches. The Brett Favre looks like it's not there, but it is there. It's just white. PSA 10 out of 7s at $525. And then George Russell PSA 8, which is actually a pretty high price right now for that. I think a little bit more than the last sale even. Maybe, I can't really recall completely. And then Andrew Bogut 2012 Prism Gold there in some like a pregame shirt and stuff. Pretty funny. And then there's Jeff T. You asked if he's still on the team right now. Do we have an answer on that? Did you ever look?
I did not look.
How about someone in the chat? Is Jeff T rostered by anyone right now? I imagine he's probably a free agent. And then here's one for all the Wisconsin fans in the chat, if there are any. This is an Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre dual patch out of 15 PSA 9 from 2017 Flawless. It actually does say player worn patches on the pack, so not game worn patches, or at least it's not explicitly stated. It does say dual diamond. I don't see any diamonds on here. It just looks like they got the diamonds up in the top there. I thought it might have actually had the diamonds embedded in it. Robert Lewandowski, talking about soccer right here, out of 15 BGS 9.5, moving out of Bayern Munich this upcoming season, possibly into Barcelona. And then how about this one, Dad? Antonio Freeman, Star Rubies right here from 97 Skybox Premium PSA 8.
Oh, man, some good memories there, too. Jeff Teague looks like he went out a champion with the Bucks.
Was he? He was on our Bucks or on a championship? Yeah, I guess he was.
Yep.
That was his last time he played?
According to Basketball Reference, 2021 with Milwaukee.
Wow.
Last year listed.
Deebo Samuel. Is Deebo Samuel on the move this year? We don't know yet. This is a National Treasure crossover patch auto of 99. Is it worth it? The last SGC 9 sold for $233 on May 3rd. I would say no. There's a McGregor there. UFC Fight Night last night, which was garbage, I heard. We didn't watch it, but it sounded totally garbage.
What do people think? Is $75 worth it? After the fact, I don't know. You could really argue it, but
talking about the PPV for last night.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a lot of just cool $150 cards around there. Oh, Artemi Panarin. That's a Young Guns acetate. Those are super, super rare cards. They actually are hit out of SP Authentic, not Upper Deck Series 1 or 2. One hasn't sold in forever too, like 2018. I might just throw a little bit on it. He's actually on the Rangers. I'm not on the Blackhawks. There's also a Tiki Barber Star Rubies and a Dorsey Levens, and there's also a Gilbert Brown in here somewhere too. I know. Pretty fun. Oh, there's Gilbert Brown. There it is. Look at man, he's huge.
He's a big guy.
That's crazy.
The Gravedigger. Who can forget the Gravedigger if you follow the Packers?
Crazy. The Steven Stamkos, this is the Black Diamond rookie out of 10. Pretty low number. It is a PSA 7, though, on a tough to grade card, however. All right, let's keep scrolling and see what we can find here. Remember, these last few weeks, what we have been doing is targeting, $25 to $75 cards to stock up our booth at the National with, stuff that's unique, stuff you don't see every day. How about an Edgar Bennett Star Rubies out of 50?
Did you highlight a Brady Gold? I'm sorry, I might have missed it.
No, there's a Brady Gold back there. I did see the
Yeah.
Brady Gold. I was thinking about it. You're talking about the PSA 9 or something? Yeah, this was a pretty stinking nice looking price there. I mean, there's only 2 graded higher. I should look it up. I love that set, obviously.
We got some fans out there. This one came through in the comments.
Yeah, maybe we gotta listen up and go ahead and buy it. Now I do have to figure out what the last price was, and also time's ticking pretty fast here. 350 on May 24th, chilling pretty low there right now. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go up to how about this? I'll go up to like 225, 228. I got 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
All right, I'll shut up for a while.
Well, you should look at make sure you watch the comments still, but yeah, I gotta go through this very quickly here. Fortnite SGC 10. Mitch Marner Black Diamonds out 5 is sick. How could you forget this? The first final lap overtake at Abu Dhabi last year. Such a cool card. That's a Tony Hawk first pitch right there. Pretty funny card, actually. There's just so many cards ending that I've got like lower bids on here. I just don't know which ones to go after. That's a tough part. There's just so many choices all the time. This Dennis Schroeder is kind of cool. I know he's not like anything crazy. I definitely want this Hines Ward to pair with our Sterling Sharp that we have from that same year. And wouldn't mind a Thierry Henry of PSA 8. I don't even really know how much they're worth, but I'm just bidding something I feel like is fair. Don't need a Tom Brady from 2018. I love the Shuey Ricardo there.
We'll come back to this question a little later once you get through.
All right. Thomas Mueller, PSA 6. Placing a bid on that too. A couple soccer. Really want to get some nice, like, $50 mid 2000 soccer like that. So we'll see if I can hit it. And then you got Ronaldo, one of his cool Manchester United cards here, along with the Messi at PSG. A lot of these don't need bids to extend. Is that on card? Nope, that's a sticker on Marcus Allen. Damian Lillard, Alex Morgan. There's a cool Drew Bledsoe card there. We could pair it along with him. We could have like 3 golds in there. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze.
Turn down my headphones.
I muted my mic. Don't worry. The last time I sneezed before we started up, I think I just about blew his ears off. So
yeah, it's true.
Muted that. This Tiger Woods is super sick. We don't have it in golf. Actually, we get. Yeah, no, I don't think we do. Mokoko, pretty cheap refractor there. Maybe get it for maybe giveaway. Cheap Ronaldo. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of bids in on these and see what we can win. I kind of like that Ray too. I thought that the cracked ice from the 2021 Merlin set were numbered like that one Mason Mount. It seemed like it was.
Was that Lewandowski auto out of 17?
It was out of 15, I think.
15. Gotcha.
Yeah. I kind of like this Iniesta. I just don't know how much it's worth. What's the timer at? Can you tell me what the timer's at? Can you see?
Sorry, I don't see it.
It's right. Do you see how I highlighted here?
Where you at, up in the corner?
No, in the middle of the screen. It says like 52.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. I know you aren't used to it. I was just pointing out.
I'm used to it. My eyes just aren't that good.
Yes, 1 minute. Thank you, Jeremy. I kind of want that Tiger Woods.
That's why I'm working off of 2 screens, because I can enlarge my upper screen.
We'll see what sells of ours too. So the Lando's doing pretty well. Lando's up to 161 seller net for us right now, and Lewis BGS 10 is up to 166. I think that the Leclerc is going to end pretty, unless we can get a bidding war going. It is extended to the next window. How about our Pourchaire auto? That's still going to the next window. Hopefully those things get a little bit more steam going. That'd be nice. So those BGS 10s, whatever those things sell for, I'll be happy with. So we are officially moving on to the next window here. We can go and see what we won / didn't win. Probably haven't won anything yet, I'm assuming.
I was going to ask, did we win anything?
No. I mean, I didn't even think I had any bids out that like we're winning without anyone else rivaling us. That generally never happens. So I just want to see just to make sure. But I will see what we are winning right now so we can understand. And then I got to keep going pretty fast. If you see any questions. Oh, it is 17. Okay, that's my bad. Just got a bit on the Iniesta. All right, hopefully we can dub some of these cards down here and see what happens. We'll check back and we'll keep going and finding more stuff. There's a huge D-Wade exquisite limited logos. Also, shout out to Tim Duncan. Remember I said that I think this thing's going to go on a run? We're up to 87.50. Imagine buying for $60 back in 2014.
Wow.
Dad, I'm thinking that we're going to do Instagram Reels on this week. Because the packs were like $4 back then, too.
All right, I'm going to shout something out. Lucas just won a Brady ball patch game used in Super Bowl 52.
That sounds pretty sick. Was that a deflated ball, though?
It is now. That's very cool.
It is now. You're not wrong. It is deflated now.
Yeah, that's very cool. Hey,
Very
anybody who's won anything, please post them, man. We'll share them.
Yeah, and also I'm trying to buy this Greg Oden for the memes. I'm hearing some massive, well, not massive, but I'm hearing some fireworks going off outside. Celebrate away, people, as we bid. Maybe they're laying off fireworks for us trying to win some cards here tonight. How about some Evgeny Malkin? I really want that Ray, so hopefully we get that Ray right now. Trying to load up that booth with cool, unique, cheaper slabs. I try to bid on as much unique stuff as possible. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll see.
Yeah, and if you're going to the national end of the month, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. If you got a little bit of strategy you want to share, always fun to see what people are kind of thinking. Let us know. Put it in the chat down there.
Eden Hazard 2017 select. How about this card? I don't know if you've ever seen this card, Dad. Derek Jeter, Mickey Mantle, George Bush.
Oh, wow.
Mickey Mantle's down in the bottom there. Derek Jeter and George Bush is standing in the crowd, superimposed.
That is wild.
I know.
Somebody with Photoshop went crazy.
Definitely.
No?
I hope
Is it popular? Is it popular?
Yeah, they're pretty popular cards.
All right, John's going to be there. John
nice.
will be at the National. See you there. What's our booth number, Aaron? Is it off the top of your head?
That's a sick card. I need that. 1461.
Everybody remember that. 1461. Stop by, say hi.
Yes, we will have plenty. We will have plenty of Formula One cards, plenty of baseball, plenty of soccer. Baseball, Formula One, soccer, and hockey are our biggest selections. Basketball and football will have a few slabs and stuff and some cool cards, but if you're into any of those other sports I mentioned, this is.
I love this question. I love this question because Aaron and I go a little bit back on this one. How many nationals do you guys have under your belt?
For us, this was a question?
Yeah. Well,
or are you asking them? Oh. I think that do you think this is gonna be what, number 6 or number 7? One of the two.
Maybe 7. Our first was in Cleveland. I do know that.
This Russell Wilson card is so sick.
In the chat, let us know how many nationals you all have been to.
You've been. That is 17 at Lewandowski. But this Lewandowski's out of 15. The light blue's out of 15. The auto's out of 17. Speaking of, well, I didn't really say Murray, but here's a DeJounte Murray. And he just got traded to the Hawks, so maybe that's getting a little bit of boost in price right there. Sean O'Malley fought last night, ruled a no contest. Seemed pretty lame, not going to lie.
Just to answer Real Music's question, Aaron and I have been going to nationals since he was a young kid. We went to our first in Cleveland. We probably went to 3 or 4 as participants coming to the show. And then in 2019, we had our first booth in Chicago.
How much time is left in this thing? Oh, shoot, 16 seconds. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this card here. We want this. We want this. Oh, that's a little bit too high, but I'm got to go for it. All right, well, we'll see. All right, let's go and see what we won. Let's see if there's any big dubs. Got to be some dubs. I don't know how many dubs, but there's got to be a couple. Okay, there has to be at least a W. It says none right now, but we will see a W once I refresh the screen, I'm sure. That just wouldn't make sense. Okay, Brady, Henry, Mueller, Mbappe. So 3 soccer, Brady, a Bledsoe, a Star Wars the Child, and Ronaldo. Sick. Okay, we keep going. We push on. And Tim Duncan's up to $9,000. Everyone, $9,000.
Drew Bledsoe. Wow. That's
I know.
respect.
Edgerrin James at 10 right there. I like that Heinz Ward. Trent Alexander-Arnold PSA 10 from 2019 Prism. That could be decent, pretty cheap. The real question is I'm still winning the Otani. And also, how are things doing? Okay, Lando sold from 161, which is good. That's great. That's profit. Lewis Hamilton BGS 10 to 166. Other BGS 10 to 135. And then the other ones are still running right now. So that's pretty good.
How high do you think Makar rookie cards will go?
Someone asked that question?
Yep.
I just bought my first rookie of him actually yesterday, an auto on card out of 199 from Stature. It depends. If you buy, I wouldn't buy something that there's a lot produced of right now. A lot of them jumped up in price, like the Young Guns. I definitely would stay away from that until later this summer if you want a Young Guns, but I would definitely look into rare autos. As long as you don't feel like you're overpaying given the current market. Just because there is going to be a little bit of suppression this offseason, I definitely feel. But I also think that, man, he's a freaking stud and will be for a long time.
And let's face it, once Wayne Gretzky talks about you,
everyone talks about you.
Aaron and I were at a local show yesterday, and I was at a hockey booth. Good stuff. Our man Sal had an awesome booth, but there was a dad there with his kid, and I heard him say, "Yeah, Makar, he's going to be the next Bobby Orr." He didn't credit it to Wayne Gretzky, but I chuckled.
That's funny. Man, Baker always seems a little enticing, but also could be a complete waste of money. I wonder if that Stamkos out of 10 is still going. I kind of want to win that, but it was a PSA 7. But also, I don't know.
Interesting facts I'm just going to share. Drew Bledsoe owns a winery now. How do you like that?
So does, what's his face? Channing Frye and Kevin Love out in Oregon, actually, right next to PWCC. I'm pretty sure that they've done some different video shoots there with cards.
Okay, here's a win. Ended up winning the Wander Optic rated rookie gold for a decent price.
Sick. Congrats.
Can't go wrong with that.
All right.
Oh, Bledsoe's wineries in Oregon as well.
Oh, really?
You learn a lot. You learn a lot from people who join us on this stream. I love it.
For real. Let's see. Hopefully we can get the McDavid here. That's a pretty sick price if we can. Artifacts rookie. Oh, it just got extended. That stinks, actually. I thought we were going to get it there. Also,
Aaron's working hard. Aaron's working hard here.
You know it. This Brady is so sick. I normally don't like Brady cards or just don't like Brady. But, dude, this thing is a black parallel Super Bowl, whatever that is. I don't know. That's 39. And it's just so sick. Like, super tough grade, too. It's probably going to go for far above that. And we have 45 seconds left here.
If any of you have won anything tonight, share it in the comments. Always fun to see what you guys are honing in on, and guys and girls, and letting everybody know what's going on. I love that when Nate always goes through the list, and it sounds like on Elf when Michael's reading the list of what everybody wants for Christmas. That's what it reminds me of.
So. The first time he did that, and I heard it like that, I just will never forget that. Those golds are running hard right now.
CJ McCollum owns a winery as well in Oregon.
Oh my gosh. Also, Star Ruby's Gretzky is running super hard right now. It makes sense. Pop one PSA 10s at over $5,000. Buyer's premium. Super sick card. All right. Moment of truth. I didn't want to jinx it. I did not want to jinx it. Let's go.
All right.
You see
Look
this?
at.
Otani, finest mystery redemption auto, numbered out of 99. Yes, it's a BGS 8.5. Yes, we're going to look into regrading it.
Is Nate going to be proud of you?
Honestly, Nate should be proud of me because I bought a Juan Soto on-card auto this weekend at a show, a Bryce Harper on-card auto at a show, and I bought a Shohei Ohtani rookie auto of 99 here on the FlipQuest live stream, and a super bold auto at that, and a super good price. The last raw that sold this was over $2,000. So I'm super pumped about it. It's numbered out of 99. This was it. The listing didn't say I'm 99, but I spotted it up here in the corner. 48 out of 99. And like someone pointed out earlier, what's up, Hank? Someone pointed out earlier that maybe not all 99 were redeemed because it was a mystery redemption. It was not pack pulled. So very good chance could have been that not all of them were redeemed to where there isn't 99 out there. Dang, I'm fired up about that. All right, now we can't buy anything else that's super expensive. So we will look back down to the budget area.
All right, here's a question. What do you think the dual auto of CR7 and Messi out of the museum will sell for on the open market, Aaron?
Oh, man, that card is sick. I wish it wasn't stickers. Yes, there's some runoff on the stickers, but how many times can you get a dual auto of those two players on there and with their new kits in Man U and PSG? But does it kind of might hurt the card if you think about it. You know, Ronaldo wants out now of the second generation of him in the Man U club, and Messi, they definitely have to win Champions League for that to be a success. So we will see, but it will definitely sell in the 5-figure range. I don't think it's go any surprise to anyone. I don't think it's as much as people might think. If I had to put a number on it, if it was, let's say, like, I know that people one of one's graded or not, whatever, but let's just say if it was like a 9 or higher, just to make sure it's mint. I don't know. I could see like 30 grand on it, 25K maybe, and no higher. That even seems like too high to me, actually, the more I kind of want to say like 20, but it's just me. You know, it's out of museum. It's not like it's like a crazy huge set. Although it is a nice set. I'm not trying to make museum seem like it's not nice. It is a nice set.
Nick F. PWCC in Oregon. Answer, yes. No state income tax. A lot of talk about Oregon today. Aaron's head down, man.
Yes, I was reading. I was studying. Indiana card guy. What's it numbered? I see you're talking about the 2014 flawless. Shoot, we missed that one. You asked a question on the 2014 flawless. How high should you bid? The only data point I've got to work off of. Wait, did it sell? It might have already sold, actually. Oh no, it's still there. The only data point I've got to work off of is like a PSA 10 red out of 15 that sold for like 17 grand last October. Of course, since then, Curry was amazing and won the finals, all that stuff. Man, to me, like this just feels like a 7 grand card or something. Like if I said like stick a number on it right now, so I'd say somewhere around there is probably the potential worth. We haven't seen one sell for a long time. Last time this card sold was a BGS 9 that sold for $766 on January 22nd of 2020. And because of that, selling that long ago, Card Ladder Value has the BGS 9 at a 9.4K valuation today. Of course, that's based on how Curry's overall market has moved. But to me, I definitely think that this should be probably doing a little bit more than that. The other patch was a little better, but this is still 2-color.
Yeah. It's way better than a 1-color patch, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no napkin like a Leclerc triple. Brooke, no worries. Do not apologize if you're late. It is all good, and we will be giving away slabs today, like I said, so stay tuned for the end of the stream to see what we do give away. And this Russell Wilson is so sick. It's a Flair Showcase Row 0 Legacy out of 100. We're huge Badger fans. I graduated from there and loved watching Russell Wilson play. It's at 105 right now. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's very cool. Very, very cool card.
As Wisconsin fans, we haven't seen a quarterback come through Wisconsin like Russell. You know, that was an awesome season. That guy was ready. That guy was ready when he came through Wisconsin, no doubt.
Where did Dennis Schroeder got traded to the Rockets last year from the – he got traded for – who are you trading for? Celtics to the Rockets? I can't remember. I'm winning his card now. But it's so cheap. I feel like Flawless Diamond Rookie at 20. Okay. We got
There we
some
go.
things to choose from. What?
Thanks for the update, Jay. He said he won the Charles Leclerc Purple Portrait PSA. Nice
Oh,
card.
nice.
Nice card. Okay,
Nick, I would have to say you do your hunting, and yes, you can find deals. I would highly suggest signing up for an account right now at PWCCmarketplace.com and placing bids for next week's auction. So you have to place all your qualifying bids before the auction starts. Before the extended bidding starts. So like next Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, all the extended bidding will be locked for only people who have placed qualifying bids. So you can review next week's auction right now, and I'd highly recommend doing so. There's always good cards ending. Tons of rare stuff. Like I really hope we win a couple more of these tonight that we're bidding on right now. And we'll go see what we already won, because I'm sure we already racked up quite the invoice. And it is up to 1628. Now, we got the Jackie Robinson. I was reading this, Dad. This is a game-worn triple patch out of 19.
No way.
I don't know how I ended that cheap. It's a PSA 5, but who cares?
Oh, that's where your head disappeared almost on the
Yeah, that
screen.
is. I was reading the fine print. On the front of this card are pieces of memorabilia that have been certified to have been used in an official MLB game.
Well,
it doesn't. It's Jackie Robinson's card. It doesn't say that's been used in an official MLB game by Jackie Robinson, but it says you've received it says right here. You've received a Jackie Robinson game-used baseball card. This is sick. This is sick.
That is cool.
Dude, I'm not selling this thing.
That's awesome, man.
Well, I maybe it would be a good idea, because I feel like this is so cool to put it in the booth and stuff, but that is so sick.
We just did a market report we released on 137pm.com, and Andy from Indiana Card Exchange was talking about Jackie Robinson and how he transcends generations, because people know that he broke the barrier in baseball, and it's just going to be that way. I mean, that fact's there forever, right? That's why everybody loves Jackie Robinson.
Definitely.
It's a big deal.
Definitely. That will not be used as a giveaway. Apologies for anyone that's hoping that'd be given away. That will not be given away. Sorry about that, everyone.
Nice try, though.
Hey, did you get that Curry? Did that Curry end? Did you win that? Oh no, Curry's still going. That could be a bidding war starting there now. I will shut up on it. I'm a little intrigued about this McDavid artifacts here. Although we haven't seen a PSA 9 that rookie sell for quite some time. I was hoping we were going to win it before, but someone clearly said, no, Aaron, I'm going to outbid you.
Lucas won the Lewandowski auto. Says he overpaid, but he loves the card, Go after what you love. Go after what you love.
I'm texting Nate right now. Dude. Can't wait to show him the Tani. He's going to freak. I'm definitely reslabbing the Jackie also. I'm going to SGC with that thing. Seeing I know that you said authentic. Might do a grade on it though. Steven Pitts. Jacob says, yo, Aaron, my B-Day's in a couple days. Well, happy birthday. I'm not sure if you're trying to lobby for maybe a Jackie Robinson card there, but
I was going to say happy birthday to Jago.
Yeah, I got to think that some Rangers cards will be doing pretty decently at the National, no? Pretty close to Atlantic City.
Yep.
You got the Panera in there trying to win right now. Got this Brady, so sick. I think I got to go for it. You got to chill, though. I'm bidding on a lot, but you know what it is. Deals, man. Hard to resist. Anyone else want anything tonight so far? Feel free to drop the comments or let us know how the night's going overall, or any questions in terms of sports cards, whatever. Let us know.
Here's a recommendation. Get the Jackie Slab Authentic. Thoughts, Aaron?
I just responded to that like 2 seconds ago. You didn't hear me respond to
that? No, I'm probably looking at the chat.
Oh, no, that's okay. You're like Nate. Nate's like, oh, I was reading.
Some people are good at multitasking. Others are one-dimensional.
Yeah, no, my response was yes. Going to regrade it. Probably going to SGC. I feel like that card just in the black tuxedo slab is going to frame perfectly. And authentic or grade might go grade on just to see how it goes. All right, well, a lot more stuff has ended here. Did we get that Steven Stamkos? Dang it, man. I got a bid at the last second. This is the gold diamond eye at 10.
It's a cool card.
Yeah, it's super sick. Rookie. It's a rookie gold diamond eye 10. See, that's the thing. Once you get into like some rare cards on here, the bidding wars just they happen. They really do. There's reason for me to believe that this is a great buy right now. Another reason for me to believe that I bought a lot of cards recently and tonight here. And should maybe just chill a second.
Okay, Brooke got the LaMelo green yellow laser SGC 10 for $90. Crazy prices, he says.
Hey, Jordan, look at that. Selling to Lucas in the chat. Yeah, look at that.
Is that? Oh, yeah. How do you like that? I love it.
All right, we're going to place one more bid here because why not? Can I sell more stuff, right? All right, I think I call it with these bids. I'm not bidding anymore tonight. If I do, you punch me in the face after this live's done because you're going to walk down the stairs and sock me right in the face. That Curry is still kicking. Let's see what happens with it. And all of our cards have sold except for one right now. So all of them have done pretty much around what I was expecting, I'd say, but I just made some poor purchases. No pun intended, like on the poor chair. Bought that at the complete wrong time. Paid like $300 for a raw rookie auto, $391, and this one sold for 156 seller net, which is actually more than the last PSA 9 sold for. So shout out SGC, pulling us more, and shout out PWCC, pulling us more money than the last PSA 9, but also just lost money because of dumb buy. Gotta admit it. Sometimes you make a stupid buy, and I did so.
I've done it before.
Oh yeah,
it makes you smarter.
It does. It definitely does.
Shout out to the Sports Card Prof. Picked up 2020 National Treasures black and white Shohei Ohtani patch out of 99, number 99. Very nice. Nice pickup.
Tony Parker gold's at 1550 right now. That feels super cheap. I know it's a PSA 8, but still, you won't find this thing really. So, man, Dad, both these are in the 5 figures now. Duncan and Garnett. We'll see how high they go.
All right, let's see. Somebody came in late. I just missed, but he wants a rundown. Oh, yeah. Steven said, give us a rundown on what you won so far, Aaron.
Okay, I will do, and I will point out I got a bid on the Stamkos, I got a bid on the Brady, a bid on the Artemi Panarin. I actually thought I was going to win 2 of those 3, which is why I said I can't bid on anything else. The fact I'm not winning those 3 anymore makes me feel like I should be bidding on something else now.
No.
Well, this is really the one I want. It's the Stamkos Gold Diamonds out of 10. Or Gold Black Diamond. It's so hard because this card hasn't sold in so long. It sold raw for like $200 like 5 years ago, which makes me think this is a stellar purchase, even at a PSA 7. But I do also think this is the card that, I don't know if anyone saw that video I did the other day or is in the live stream actually from last Monday. We're talking about the one more bidder theory, basically, or one less bidder theory. Basically, if you assume that any auction, one person can be busy any given night, like tonight's, the night before 4th of July, maybe people were with their families. There's definitely less people here than on a normal weekend. That could have greatly affect the sale price on a given card. Maybe that's one more person that wasn't going to get into a bidding war. Let's say I wasn't bidding on this for the last like 10 minutes. Would have sold for $150? Maybe. I just bid on this thing for the last 10 minutes. Now it's at 280. Well, if I bid on it for the next 10 minutes, is that 500? Is it still a good price at that? Probably. Well, maybe not at 500, maybe at 350 or something, but just hard to say. I should be giving a rundown on what we bought so far, though. Give me the rundown. Sounds like Charles to Jim in the office. Okay, so the best and biggest, most expensive card we bought tonight was a Shohei Ohtani rookie auto BGS 8.5, and I will be regrading this with SGC. This is a rookie auto out of 99 from Finest Mystery Redemption. Super rare. Who knows if there's even 99 in circulation? Because first off, they'd have to be pulled the redemptions, and second off, they'd have to be redeemed in time. So, yeah, maybe not. Got this Tom Brady 2008 Topps Gold, one of my favorite years of football card. Actually, my favorite year of football cards of all time. I have 2008 PSA 9. It's the first set I started to open packs of at a high frequency and really got me into collecting hard. Jackie Robinson game used triple patch of 19. This card's freaking insane. Actually, this is the best card of the night, though. Tony's the most expensive, but insane Jackie Robinson of 19. I guess we got this Kevin Garnett. I didn't even know we got this Kevin Garnett, but we got this Kevin Garnett of $9.99. Pretty cool right there. Reminds me of Uncut Gems. PSA 9 for $72.
That's cool.
Dennis Schroeder, rookie of 20, flawless diamond, PSA 9 for $62. Yeah, why am I buying a Dennis Schroeder card? I don't know. It's from Flawless. It's cool. It's a diamond rookie. Pretty cool. I mean, at one point, he was offered like a 4-year, $120 million contract or something for the Lakers that he turned down. We've got this Merlin's Thierry Henry here for PSA 8 for $54, which seems like a freaking steal. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's sick. I mean, last week we bought the Steven Gerrard and the David Beckham. Gave away the Beckham last week. Thomas Mueller, PSA 6 rookie right here from Panini. Dual sticker here of Messi and Ronaldo, SGC 8. This is from 2016 FIFA 365. Pretty cool. Tiger Woods 2002, A Question of Sport, 25th year anniversary, PSA 9, $40. Andres Iniesta, SGC 95, rookie from, this is from Mega Cracks Campeon. Evgeny Malkin, PSA 8 Black Diamond rookie for the Penguins. There's so many random cards tonight, actually. I don't know what's going on here. PSA 6 out of 47 of Cal Ripken Jr., 3-color patch.
Interesting.
PSA 9 of Kylian Mbappe. This is actually from 2017 foot. This is not his rookie sticker, which is 2016 foot. It says rookie here, but it's the 2017. Yes, 2017 Topps Chrome is his first like rookie card in 2017 Select, but that's not a rookie sticker. Drew Bledsoe out of 101. This is a PSA 9 weekly wrap-up gold X-Factor of 101.
Not to interrupt, but check out down there.
I just want. Oh, you won it. Nice Indiana card, guys. You fought till the end and you got the BGS 9.5 Pop 4 out of 20 patch auto of Stephen Curry for $58.80 of buyer's premium. I think that's an excellent buy. Stash that baby away. There's not many better cards you can get of Curry for that price, in my opinion. What an excellent buy. Congratulations.
Good job.
What?
Good job.
Yes, and this Ronaldo PSA 8 gold sticker for $25. So we'll be doing some giveaways tonight. We'll give away 2 cards here tonight. And now we need to pick those cards in a little bit. We're going to go back and watch the rest of this auction. But I also have a question. Why regrade the Ohtani? Someone asked, the sports card professor. The reason why I'm going to regrade the Ohtani is because, oh, wait, the Duncan ended. Give me a second here. I got to figure out what this Tim Duncan sold for. It sold for $13,800, and McKinnon sold for $7,500.
Wow, big cards.
And that KG is currently at $11,000. Is that going to go for more? That's at $13,200. So one more bid would put this in a tie with the Tim Duncan. I really thought Tim Duncan would sell for more.
People love KG though. I mean,
yep, here it goes. It's tied with the Tim Duncan. I know that people love KG. They definitely do. But remember, Tim Duncan, so many championships, so many, like, he's got what, 4 or something?
Yeah, dude was a beast.
He's got 4. No, he's got 5. Man's got 5. 99, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014. It's such a long span of winning championships too. With one team. With one team, mind you. Like, that's actually a little surprising. Okay, so why regrade the Ohtani? Regrading the Ohtani because it's got a BGS 8 or a great 8 grade on the surface. Feel like a lot of times when that happens, sure, there could be a scratch, sure, there could be a dimple, but maybe some of the, microfiber cloth could line up some thumbprints or something like that, or maybe some debris on the card. Depends on if the grader, grade it hard or weak or whatever. But I feel like sometimes those things are pretty subjective, the surfaces. And also want to go with SGC just because I think that card's going to, 1, look amazing, and 2, I think it's going to bring more value. And I hope that I can get it maybe up to like SGC 9 with the 10 auto and get maybe like $2,000 for it or something like that. I think it's very possible.
Shout out to Fred, who was breaking with his son. They broke a box of 22 Bowman and pulled a speckle. I want to make sure I get the name right. Aaron, you shoot at the name.
Ellie De La Cruz.
I get the De La Cruz. I wasn't sure about the first part.
Ellie De La Cruz. Nice. That's awesome. That's a big card. Nate was just talking about, I don't know what that was, Monday or something?
Yeah.
Look at that. There's a couple big wins here.
Yep. Let's see.
You see him?
We got Ken Wood. I won the 1979 Topps rookie card PSA 5 of Gretzky tonight. That is cool. I love it. Somebody asked me earlier who my favorite athlete was, and I was thinking Gretzky at first, and then I said Giannis. But
I'm surprised you didn't say Robin Yount.
Yeah, favorite brewer of all time. Wore this hat.
The sports card professor picked up the 2015 Upper Deck Artifacts rookie of Connor McDavid PSA 9. You couldn't let me have that? Just messing with you. Congrats on the win. Thank you. It may be pictured for IG, but it will prob hide for a little while. It felt too cheap for 9.5 game use patch out of flawless. I agree. That was a great buy. I mean, that was a spectacular purchase right there. Let's get back and see what's going on here. It is 10 o'clock now, which means that these things are moving in increments of 1 minute. So stuff is going to sell fast. That Bowman Chrome Red of Trout just sold for 1,050. Probably pretty close to what the Red Ink sold for, a little bit less. And this Garnett's officially passed the Tim Duncan in price. It's at 12,500, which is crazy now before buyer's premium. The Steven Stamkos PSA 7 actually got a little bit more bids on that thing, which means I might not have been one of the only two in on it. It's got 34 seconds left here. Russell Wilson is still for 192. And Edgerrin James is still going. But we'll flip over to all items. And let's determine what's up.
Somebody called out Stamkos down there to you. You got distracted. I don't know if that thing's still on the clock or not.
No, I knew it, the McDavid. I think that the sports card professor was saying I got distracted and stopped bidding the McDavid. And I just didn't want to pay more for it. I was winning it for like $100 of different increments. And then you might have just kept them bidding and eventually outbid me, which is totally cool. And I congrats to you on getting it. No doubt about it. Well, okay, here's the deal. I know this is like jersey number 12 out of 25, and I guess you could say PSA 10. I would way rather have a Steph Curry from 2014 game use patch auto for $5,000 less than this. How about you, Dad?
Yep.
Yeah, no question. $5,000 less and the Curry?
Not to mention, that is a cool card right there.
This?
Yeah,
it's a cool card, but I'd rather have the Curry all day.
Yeah, this guy he's got a ton of upside, but that's expensive. That's a lot of money.
But does he have 4 championship upside and most 3-pointers of all time? I know it's that, but Dad, neither of them are rookies either. Remember?
Yeah.
All right, let's fly over to the wait. Is that Garnett still going here? Oh nope, officially sold for 15 grand. Wow. All right, let's go and see what we won. We're gonna give away 2 cards tonight, and we'll let you pick which one you don't want to win. I'll give you 3 options, and you say the one you do not want to win. All right, so we will either what?
And you're not talking to me. You're talking to the people.
No, I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the people here. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to the people watching who want to win this stuff tonight. All right, so I think that our options for tonight are going to be you can either walk away with the Ronaldo PSA 8 sticker, the gold. That's one option. Option 2 is going to be I get a little bit of variation up in here. Option 2 is going to be the Cal Ripken Jr. patch out of 47 PSA 6 from 2004 Ultimate Collection. So that's option 2. And option 3, I think we are going to go with the Star Wars Living Set, the Child PSA 9. So of these 3 cards, which one do you not want to win? It's either the Living Child or not the Living Child. The Child, the Baby Yoda, the PSA 8 Ronaldo, or the Cal Ripken Jr. patch PSA 6. You can say the one you do not want to win, and whichever card gets the most, I don't want to win this. That's the one that we will not give away. So we'll give away 2 of the 3.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah. Drop the Child. That sounds really bad. That's what Punt Pass Click said. Drop the Child. Star Wars. Nick says drop the Child.
Keep the Child.
Baby Yoda, Star Wars, Baby Yoda, keep the Child, Star Wars. All right, I think that we will be keeping the Star Wars card for the National, and you will have the option to win tonight, the Ripken. If you hit spot number 1, this is I think a game use patch also. Yep, game use patch, 3 colors. It's a nice card, honestly. I really didn't want to give it away, but I feel like I got to give at least one really solid option there. And then the PSA 8 Ronaldo. So second place will get the Ronaldo. Drop the Child and I'll pick it up. Alrighty, so let's go back and watch the rest of the auction. We'll start the giveaway in a bit. Dad, we are officially down to 23 cards left. Once we hit 10, let's say, you and I will both pick a card that we think is going to be the last remaining. I can't believe Artemi Panarin's still going too.
All right.
I really wanted that, but I don't know if it's worth it that much. It's pretty rare. Let's see how many cards are left. We're still might be at 20. Oh, we're at 18 now. Okay, we're getting close to 10. Chandler Parsons. Oh my gosh. I think it's at $1,500. Dude just absolutely fleeced the NBA. Absolutely fleeced the NBA. All right.
I'm looking to see who's left here.
Sorry, I just clicked off. Yeah, there's 18 cards left. Most expensive being Pete Rose at this moment. Least expensive, Mr. Tom Brady, followed by Magmar. Pokemon. What is this? Dragon Ball Z sealed box from 96. Funimation. That's a wild one. We're down to 12 left. Okay, so all right, how about well, after this round, so get ready. You better get ready to say a name here, because right after we refresh this page, you gotta pick it.
Who's that right that way? I want to see who's on that green border one.
Roberto Baggio.
Okay. Go for no, stop. I want to see. Nope. Yep. Stop.
What do you want to see?
Gotcha. Okay, I'm good.
All right, well, we have to see. It might not make the next round, though. It's got to have something with a bid. So once I refresh this page, you got to pick something. Oh, we just got a bid, so I don't know if you're still planning on picking that. No, what are you picking?
I'm going to pick Brady.
There's this Brady?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with Magmar. Rolling with my boy Magmar. We are officially down to 8 cards left, which means we'll also drop the line for the giveaway. That is true. The Panarin does have print run around 15 and 20. Those things are super rare, so I guess it would be kind of cheap. But also maybe I just look at the last sale and discouraged me a little bit. I probably should have went and tried to win it, though. You're right. Those acetate Young Guns from the SP Authentic are super cheap or super rare. Drop a number 1 in the comments, just a number 1, and no words after it, and that will enter you to win.
I'm just laughing at Ron here.
Baby from South Park. Uh-oh. You might beat me here. I picked Magmar. You got Brady. Brady just got a bid.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to happen for me. I think that Magmar is ending right now. Okay, well, that was a big fail on my part. Let's see if you win. We won't know yet, but pretty soon. There's only 4 left, and Brady's got the first bid here in the next round.
Green border dude's left, too.
Yeah, I know. We will leave the giveaway open until 10 p.m. Central Time, so please hop in the chat right now. Get your number 1s in there, because it will qualify you to win one of the giveaways. To win a giveaway, very easy. Well, not to win a giveaway. Winning a giveaway, not so easy. To claim your giveaway, very easy. We request that if you don't have a PWCC account yet, please make one on PWCCmarketplace.com. You click your name in the top right border or the top right corner. You scroll down. You scroll down this. You see key. You click key, and then you email us. I'll give you our email at the end of this episode. You email us your identity key, and we can transfer it to you right away. So you look like you're about to go up against Dragon Ball Z box. I was actually going to pick that, and then yeah, I didn't.
I was wondering.
Oh, actually, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, 3 left, including the 2010 Pikachu Pokemon Center shopping.
It's actually interesting. These 3 finalists are very interesting.
Yeah, very different.
Who's leading in this? You or Nate?
Nate is. I've only picked the final one once, and I've never picked the person who wins the giveaway. Nate picked the person who wins the giveaway once. I think the final card twice or 3 times. And Dragon Ball got a bid. All right, y'all have a little bit more time to enter into the giveaway, and then I will be dropping a second line here to close the giveaway for the 2 different cards, the Cal Ripken Jr. and the Cristiano Ronaldo. What's up, Rowett? Good to see you, and good to see everyone here. Thank you so much for joining tonight, everyone. It's been a very fun night. Papa Slab, Dad, thanks for joining.
Hey, thanks for inviting me.
Hope you had a fun time on your first live stream here.
It was awesome. Hey, I wish everybody a great 4th of July too. Stay safe. Appreciate all the kind comments throughout the night. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I echo that too. Have a great 4th of July and stay safe. But we're not done yet because we still got to run this giveaway and see if you pick the final card. I haven't actually looked in a second here. Is your card still there?
Oh, let's go.
Oh, your card actually is up against Dragon Ball as the last one remaining. I swear, if I lose this thing in your first appearance here, I'm just in the mud. Like, seriously, I can't beat Nate. You get in here and you win on your very first time ever doing this?
I will be texting Nate right after.
I'm sure you will be.
Let's go.
Hey, at least I won an Otani tonight, okay? So, whatever.
Yeah, I know you've had awesome pickups.
Did you do it? Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that. The very first one you joined.
Yep. There you go. Always bet on Brady.
That's crazy, man. I got to stick to the rules. If your name popped up after the line, it means you did not make it. I apologize. But that line signified the end of the contest entries. And also, this is the end of the road for the auction here, as Brady is the last one going. We're going to give away these 2 cards here as Brady is running down. If it gets, well, we'll see if it ends right here. If it doesn't, then we'll go to the giveaway. Yeah, Tom, I'm just getting fleeced right now playing the guess the last card. All right, well, we're going to go and we're going to give away these 2 cards that the Brady got extended. So let me transition over here to the random.org. Here we go. A bunch of names. Good luck, everyone. 3 times on the randomization. Top spot gets Cal Ripken Jr. patch. The second spot gets a Cristiano Ronaldo. 3 times. 1, 2. All right, Dad, pick a name. Who do you think is going to win?
Hansel.
What?
The name Hansel was in here. Hansel's going to win.
12. Right here.
Yeah.
That one? All right, I'm going with ND Sports Cards. ND Sports Cards 10, always throwing the love over at Whatnot, throwing the love back here. Third and final time. All right, well, I sing. Congrats to Pelagi 221 and Jeremy Delion for winning tonight. Pelagi gets the Cal Ripken Jr.
Nice.
And Jeremy gets the Ronaldo. So info@SlabStox.com. Email over your PWCC identity key like I showed earlier. And we really appreciate that as it helps us out a lot. Get those things transferred to you very quickly.
Congrats. Congrats.
All right, so this thing is actually moving on, but we're going to do a recap here because we don't got to watch that thing wind down. Just Tom Brady, lots of Tom Brady cards out there. We're going to recap the top 24 selling cards of the ones we were watching tonight, and me point out one from all the items ending, as there were like 7,000 cards, and we were just watching 211. But Kevin Garnett, 15K, Tim Duncan, 13.8. I still find that surprising, but I guess KG maybe just has a bigger fan base, maybe like Tim Duncan, better player, but KG bigger fan base, which I think makes sense. Being up in Boston,
more visible right now.
Yeah, playing the Boston Celtics, also a post playing career, always helps. Nathan McKinnon, the big hockey sale of the night, 7.5K on the Cup, true RPA out of 99, and the Hamilton both got up to $6,300. So it is going to be your cheapest entry point for a Hamilton on-card auto is 2021 Dynasty. The win of the night, in my opinion, goes out to Indiana Card Guy, I think was the name, right? This is the BGS 9.5 with the 10 auto for the flawless 2014 not RPA, but patch auto game use 20 of Steph Curry, super nice card. The Star Ruby is Wayne Gretzky was a big sale as well for the PSA Pop 1. And man, Julio Rodriguez, super hot right now. And this was a big sale. 5280 on BGS 9.5 is really strong. And then this thing got cut in half over the last year. The Mike Trout PSA 10 cracked ice, which also, by the way, this thing is insanely off center. I don't know if people can see that right now, but like this is very off center. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, man.
If I can see it, yeah.
If you can see it, anyone can see it is the point. Jeremy, info@SlabStox.com. Info@SlabStox.com is where you send the email with your PWCC identity key. And thank you so much to Ron for the kind comments on the pickups. Otani and Jackie, man, I guess I must have been feeling Nate's presence tonight with the baseball buying. I don't know if I want a single hockey card tonight. Oh, I want a Evgeny Malkin. And then won some soccer. No F1 though. LeBron sold for $51.60 auto. Man, it is, I guess here's your cheapest entry point on Lewis Hamilton auto is get Valtteri Bottas on the same card from 2021. Cool card, but
I don't know about that.
yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, if you want a Hamilton auto, go for it. And then we got Zion here, just signed his rookie or his new extension, and that's his Color Blast Super Short Print rookie right there. That's a huge sale on Donovan Mitchell, 4K for gold out of 10 from Optic. You know, people like their golds, though, PSA 10. Then Larry Bird rounded out the top 24 with his number pieces, patch auto, numbered out of 33. And then lastly, to point out is going to be, holy smokes, this Eusebio. I hope I didn't pronounce that right. So for $32,400, the rookie PSA 8, that's a massive sale. I mean, this is the highest graded card of this. So, wow, from 1963. And the LeBron Topps Chrome Refractor once was doing $275,000, $300,000, $48,000. And that MJ PSA 9 rookie did $17,400. All right, that's all we got for this week. We already kind of did a little wrap up there. Happy 4th, everyone. No live stream tomorrow night for SlabStox Live at 6 p.m. Eastern time, but it's pushed to Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so we still have one this week. We're not missing this week, but it will be on Tuesday. Just want to thank everyone again for coming. Thank you to Papa Slab for being here with Nate Moving, and it was a great night. I'm really happy with our wins, and I can't wait to bring them to the National. If you're going to come to the National Atlantic City, you can come and see our PWCC Flip Quest exhibit because we'll have all the cards that we bought here on the Flip Quest at the National on display and for sale too. So come grab something if you want to. And we really appreciate everyone being here. We hope you enjoyed the discussion as Alex did. And have a safe 4th. And we'll see you all in the next stream on Tuesday and next week, Sunday. Don't forget the same time, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time for Flip Quest episode number 25.
That was fun.